Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Trojan Media Productions. Countdown to kickoff. The East Central Trojans in action tonight, headed to Sellersburg around the Jeffersonville, Louisville area, taking on the Silver Creek Dragons for tonight's sectional semifinals. The Trojans win. Next week will be the sectional championship. Hi, everyone. My name is Kaz Burnett. Tonight, kickoff at 7:30 at the Dragons Den. The Trojans against the Silver Creek Dragons. Last week, the Trojans start off sectionals on a winning note as they shut out the Edgewood Mustangs 53-0 at Trojan Field. Right now, Lily Ford will have the interview with East Central Trojans head football coach Jake Miners.
I'm Lily Ford here with Coach Miners. So Coach, from your past years of experiences, not only coaching but playing, what would you say makes a player exceptional?
I think just the hard work that players willing to put into the game of football. It's really become a year-round sport between the weight room and the off-season stuff into the regular season. So it's really just the development of a player. Oftentimes we run into a player's not as good as they're going to be as a freshman, and then they end up developing into a really good football player as a senior. So really just that dedication and that effort of to their craft and becoming a better football player.
Yeah. All right. How would you compare this year's team to past year teams?
Yeah, I think we have a lot of talent on this football team, a lot of guys who have played a lot of football, and we had a lot of guys that have played on this team that played for us last year. So a lot of those guys coming back, which is unique for us. We typically have a lot of seniors, but those guys don't really get to play varsity football until their senior year. So we've had some with this team specifically, I think that we are a little bit more athletic than in years past. Traditionally, East Central has a lot of big guys, a lot of guys that can run the football. But this year we have a lot of wide receivers, a lot of defensive backs, and a quarterback that can really throw the ball. So we're a little bit different than maybe a traditional East Central football team, but we still play, the game the same way that the team's always played.
Moving on with sectional games, should we be expecting any new plays?
Yeah, I think anytime you get into sectional play, your whole playbook's open. You go into each game kind of with an idea of what kind of plays you want to run, but you always practice, your entire playbook, and it's interesting to see which games really those plays come out in, but like tonight, our whole playbook's going to be open, and we'll see what kind of plays come out. If we kind of get up, then we won't use all of our plays, so we can save some for next week.
Well, best of luck tonight, and thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
I'm Lily Ford for Trojan Media.
Thank you, Lily, for the great interview. And we're just moments away from kickoff tonight at the Dragons Den at Sellersburg with the Trojans and the Dragons. And I want to say the best of luck to the East Central Trojans girls cross country team. This weekend they'll be in Terre Haute for the state finals. First time in history, Lady Trojans, and also first time in history for our girls cross country team for the EIAC conference going to the state finals. And last week also congratulations to runner Callie Bentley, who finished another top 10 place in the states. He finished 10th in the semi-states last weekend. So best of luck to the Trojans cross-country team, the girls, tomorrow or this weekend at Terre Haute. Also, coming up real soon, this winter season for sports, Trojan Media Productions will have covered many of the games and matches going on with swimming, wrestling, girls basketball, and boys basketball. Again, ready for kickoff at the Dragons Den with the Trojans and the Dragons. Go Trojans.